Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're going to do some auto writing. I'm going to share what I was getting for President Trump for 2026, and we're going to go over some Vedic astrology regarding 6 world leaders, and this is going to be symbolic dangers, like danger boxes for these 6 leaders. I'll go ahead and get into that now while the presentation's in front of me. So we have Eclipse Corridor, and this will activate from October 27th through November 12th, right? It will activate Taurus, Earth sign Taurus, and Scorpio. So Scorpio Taurus is activated. Now, that beams down on at least 6 world leaders. Number 1, Vladimir Putin. Are you surprised? I'm not. His Mars, Uranus hits his natal Saturn. That brings in betrayal, internal revolt. So he could face a possible assassination attempt around October 27th through November 12th. But symbolically, it doesn't necessarily mean an actual assassination. It could also mean betrayal within his military is what I was getting when I was channeling it. Internal revolt could be changes, things swapping around. But if he is not careful, someone could turn on him in his own inner circle and bam shabam. Unfortunately, I don't wish no death on any leaders. I've done told you that. So there we have it. Number 2, Emmanuel Macron, leader of France. His eclipse opposes natal Mars. It's just as bad as Vlad's, to be honest. It brings in civil unrest all through France, not just in Paris. If this activates the way I believe it is, it's going to echo all through France. So it may start in Paris, but it's going to bleed into other areas all the way through that country, is what I'm channeling. That I get that strongly. There could also be a cabinet rupture. During this time period, October 27th onward, Macron is going to know, he's going to feel the wrath of losing power. You may think from the outer side, what you're seeing in the media, that he's a macho man with NATO and pushing the war scenario, and we got to give and give and give. No, it's all talk. He's losing power. But he should be careful for a possible assassination attempt as well, because his people aren't happy with him. But symbolically, for him, it's more civil unrest throughout the whole country, not just in Paris. So now we're going on down to number 3, and we have Trump. Mars squares his Neptune Saturn. There's a miscalculation in his inner circle. Someone he looks up to, perhaps, even though Trump doesn't look up to many people, but maybe some. This is a miscommunication of some kind. He should be careful between October 27th and November 12th for a possible assassination attempt as well. But symbolically, it's more miscalculation. Thinking he has all the answers about something or someone, and then he's wrong. Okay, he's wrong about his inner circle. Number 4, Keir Starmer, scandals, reversals, loss of control. He's losing power. So Emmanuel and Keir Starmer are both going to start feeling the loss as they're holding on with their bear claws. They're starting to slide down the chalkboard. There's no longer a grip in power. They're losing it. It's fading. Bibi, Bibi, leader of Israel. Eclipse hits his natal Pluto. So this brings in a crisis, deep political threat. I don't want to speculate, but I don't see a assassination attempt on him, even though all of these leaders are fall underneath that bracket. His feels more to be internal as well. Could be a change in allies with him too. So we'll have to watch out for that. Number 6, Xi Jinping, leader of China, internal resistance with him. Okay, that's going to start picking up, but I think, especially as we get into 2026, we could learn more. But that's what I see for those 6 leaders. Now let's get into the auto write that I was getting for Trump. We're going to start with October, currently where we are now in 2025. So this is going to be October 21st through the 25th, but just say October is fine. So right now we are in the storm before the calm, and the storm is going to keep brewing, okay? It's not going to end. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's not going to end right now. So between October and December, major policy action. Internal or international travel. So I see him traveling to a country. This feels to be related to, of course, deals, wherever he can make money. And so we're going to learn of him traveling somewhere, maybe unusual. Illusions. This is more for November, but we have illusions. There's things that are going to dissolve. It's like a piece of ice. It starts to melt away and you can look underneath it, under the surface. That's what's going to happen in November. It's what we call the accountability phase of everything that we've been doing. The ice starts to melt away. We can see more clearly in the clear water, not through the white pieces in the ice, right? There we have it. New investigations, leaks, exposures of hidden actions. Little things become big things. Keep that in mind. Trump is going to be very unpredictable in the media. We saw that with Biden. But Trump's mouth, he's aware of what he's saying. He knows what he's doing, but he doesn't care. So I have always told you guys, I don't try to badmouth anyone, because everybody, especially in the political stance, these leaders are all here to shake the shit up, to tear the old system down so it can be rebuilt. So even though he's doing things I cannot stand, I know it's spiritually he's here for that. It's hard though. Trust me, it's hard, but I understand. So he's going to be very unpredictable. We don't know what's going to come out of his mouth. So be ready for that. Especially here in December, I have something I want to mention. This is the quote that I was getting right around the holidays. The commander stands alone. The commander stands alone. I don't know. There's also going to be, I was being shown a new political slogan. Okay, a new political slogan. Possible televised national speech, and this is meant to reset everything for 2026. So there's going to be a speech, which usually there is at the end of the year, but there will be one, and it will be Trump trying to reset everything, to clear the slate right before New Year's for a 2026 new beginnings. So be watching out. Now we're going to get into 2026 after he resets everything. Testing of power and authority. That's going to be one of the themes for Trump in 2026. Trump's authority will be tested. Oh yeah, like clockwork, baby. Challenged legally and politically and socially. Court battles are going to take place, little small ones, but remember, small things add up. Internal rebellion, institutional resistance is going to fall under that as well. The next thing I have down is coalition and loyalties. There's going to be a shift in loyalties. Some allies will leave, will drift away from Trump. He will rely on a core inner circle. He's going to really be digging deep into that core when that happens. And I'm not sure what countries. Hungary is one, probably. Israel, we'll have to wait and see about that. Others will want to distance themselves in the GOP and carve their own path. Now, this could very well be J.D. Vance, even though I don't really follow J.D. Vance. But people that work around Trump right now are going to want to break off some of the people, and they may be offered other positions. They want to carve and make a path for themselves. They don't want to be stuck in the energy. It's shake up energy. They don't want it no more. They want to move forward and be more on steady ground. President Trump will push dramatic high stakes in 2026. I keep hearing war. His high stakes and moves to consolidate control. So basically, he will make more threats to Russia, possibly, I'm hoping not, or to China. The tariffs may rise. If he's not looking like the hero chopping off the villain, he's going to go to high stakes to make sure he does just that, because he's ego driven. Sorry, not sorry. Trump is ego fucking driven, and I said it. And I'm not editing it either. Domestic. Cultural clashes, social flares, unrest. We're going to start seeing people from different cultures speaking out about their loved ones. Unrest, a lot of unrest. People are going to start asking about those 1,800 migrants, immigrants who went missing here in the United States in Alligator Alvarez or in different areas. Where are they? They're not accounted for. Did they get sent back to their countries? Where the fuck are they? Families are going to start asking these questions, and Trump, you got to be a little smarter than that. Come on now. People don't forget about their loved ones no matter where they are around the world. It's not happening. 2026 midterms. Okay, this is interesting. 2026 midterms will be a pivotal turning point in Trump's career. I could say the GOP, if you want me to. His grip over the Republican Party is critical. It's going to either go one way or the other, is how it was shown to me. There's no in between like we see a lot of times. No, it's not going to be a race. It's going to go from one extreme to the other. There's no in between, guys. I think you already know where I'm going with that without me saying it. So there's going to be GOP shifts. I'm seeing that, and I am getting 1 to 2 men, maybe a woman, may go from GOP to Democrat. Don't know. That's what I'm getting. Things are going to go more blue, I just said it, than ever. But not right in 2026. But that's part of where we are in 2026 with the midterms. It will make a difference throughout the next 2 years. I'm only getting what I'm hearing there. So another thing I want to mention, even though this is more around 2027, 2028 timeframe, is some of the red states are going to go blue. At least two. And I may be in one of them. I don't know that for sure, though. All right. It's alleged, not factual. I don't want to speak on elections in 2028, 2027, 2028, just yet. The last thing I have written down, Democrats will nearly take the House. Now, here's the problem. I don't know if that's in 2026 or if that is more further out. So I wrote it down. It felt significant enough to mention, but I honestly can't tell you. I don't want to sit here and second guess myself, but I'm just going to say that's what I have down. Democrats will nearly take the House. And if it's not in 2026 midterm, it could be a few years later. Okay. And that's what I have, guys. Pretty much all the auto writing that I had time to do, but it kind of went into a flow of things and I wanted to break it down. So yeah, if you are new to my channel, hit the like button, share, subscribe, cut on the notification bell, and I will see you all soon. Have a great week.